Welcome back. So, I checked on Bulbapedia, I looked everywhere I could, and, it seems like that isn't Mount Moon. And I checked in the grass, I kept running around inside of it. The encounter table is absolutely different. Bulbapedia says it's different, everywhere says it's different. So, I'm counting it as a encounter. If you don't think it should be an encounter, I mean, the comments are right down there. Go ahead and tell me why. If you give a good argument, I'll toss them right into the retirement home. Mrs. Flama will be thrown right in. So, quick update. We gained a few levels trying to get Miss Flama up to the right level. We gained literally 4 levels, and everybody else was gaining levels faster than Miss Flama was. And I didn't want to just over-level everybody while I was getting one Mon to the right level. So, what we're going to do instead is we're going to go across Nugget Bridge and see how many levels we can get on Miss Flama through Switch training. This could end very badly, but it probably won't, because we're a little bit over-leveled. So, first we have to fight our rival, who I believe we named Steve. Let's see. Yep, there he is. Steve. Still struggling? Yeah, okay. Just fight me. Come on. Jeez, the mouth on this guy just yapping on and on and on. But, I mean, come on. Do I look like somebody with time? Like somebody who can just sit here and listen to you speaking endlessly? Thank goodness I picked up that TM for Psychic. Now Alice is invincible. Yeah, perfect. Honestly. Lantern. Yes. So this is where we switch back to Miss Flama, and then double switch back into Voltron. Yes? Yes. Yes. Look at that face. That's not good. That's fine. You know, Steve, this is why no one likes you. You ever wonder? This is why. You figured it out. Thank goodness he's only going for water gun though, huh? Don't worry if I hit myself, I'll make it up from your health. I'll just pull from you, huh? He goes for supersonic every couple of turns, just in case I snap out of it. He wants to make sure, absolutely for sure, that I, don't. Yep, perfect. This is good experience though, I guess. Epic. He's about to use Galvantula. Well, I will switch to Miss Flama. See, here's the deal. We now have 2 legends on the team right now, Miss Flama and Alice. The problem is that Alice takes next to no experience to evolve, but Miss Flama takes a great deal of experience to evolve, which is a pretty big problem. Oh, and I found, I didn't, because I was just freaking going around. I was actually coming up to stand right in front of the spot where we were about to fight Steve. I went up into that house where the hidden item is, where you go into that guy's backyard, and I found Fire Blast, and so I gave it to Stinky Susan. Cobalion. Ooh. Well. Yeah, we got it. We need that. We need those levels. Oh, level 17. Thank you, Susan. So, yeah, so Cobalion's a steel fighting type. I should. Don't miss. This should be able to take him. Fantastic. Get screwed, Steve. Yeah, go cry. Yeah, Bill. Yeah, his rare Pokemon. He doesn't show me his rare Pokemon. Only Steve, because Bill likes Steve more than he likes me. Also, can we talk about how Steve leaves Bill's house, and then Bill ends up being the way that he is when we find him? That's a little bit odd, isn't it? Just a little bit odd. How Steve just happens to be walking away right when Bill is in mortal peril. That's a little bit weird. Not gonna try to implicate him in anything, but just saying. Just thought I'd throw it out there. Before we continue, though, I wanted to take a look at what we can sell, because we have these TMs that are just taking up space. Like Double Team, I'm not teaching anybody Double Team. Where is it? Yeah, 32 is Double Team. No. 32 is Double Team, and this is Self-Destruct. We do not need those. I could also technically sell the stones, but I don't know what we're going to get. So I definitely don't want to sell those until I am sure we don't need them. And I'm probably not going to be sure we don't need them for quite a while. Once we really get up in the levels, then I'll look at, this was Soft Boiled, I believe? Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that, because there's probably someone who can learn it. Wait. Let's get some Pokeballs, because, we blew a whole bunch. I think there's another encounter. Who's ready for the crazy map ride, huh? When will we reach where we are, huh? When will we reach where we are? Didn't it? Sea Cottage. Route 25, Route 24. So we have 2 encounters, it looks like. 24, 25, and Sea Cottage. I think Sea Cottage, I think that's just a name. I don't think that's actually a route. So I think that the water in front of Sea Cottage still counts as Route 25. So, before anything else, we need to go take out these guys standing on the bridge. The bridgemen. Uh-huh. Ahoy, bridgemen. So these guys are probably... Ironically, these guys probably have really powerful Pokemon for no reason. Like, we're about to run into some very serious danger here. What can I hit him with? Let's go in with, Stinky Susan. That was a crit. Thank goodness it's not actually an issue for us. That was also a crit. Thank goodness it's not an issue for us. Rhyperior. Yes, we're gonna switch back into Biswama. Oh, jeez. That's not a very... If you see that, just walk away. Don't stare. This is gonna take a little bit. Don't. Got him. Through the power of love and friendship, we've beaten Rhyperior back into submission. I seriously thought that was gonna take more. More hits than that. Awesome. Second up. If we don't run into a Wobbuffet... Okay, I'm gonna bet now. We're running into a Wobbuffet. Looks like a Lotad. Smells like a Wobbuffet. He probably doesn't have anything, but do I really want to test it? No, I don't. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That wouldn't have done anything, but still, you don't want to trust a Lotad. You know how they are. Those Lotads sitting in the pond, watching you. Okay, what's with all the crits? Diancie. Well, we got it. Have we run into a Diancie? I think we did on Route 1. Didn't we? At least I ran into one while I was training. It was in one of the routes where I'd already gotten an encounter. Still, can't catch it though. What can we go in with? I think Voltron's the best option. Because Diancie is part rock. Right? It's part something that I can hit. How nice would it be to have a Diancie? Miss Flama. Oh, I might have said it already, but if you remember, I mentioned what my favorite Pokemon was. So question of the day is, can you guess or can you remember what my favorite Pokemon is? Say it in the comments. Because I'm thinking about doing a randomized Nuzlocke where my starter is my favorite Pokemon. So we will see if that actually happens. For now though, we don't have my favorite Pokemon on the team. Possibly. But if you can figure it out, good on you. There's an excellent chance that I didn't actually say it at any point in time. So we're gonna wait on that. This is the thing about Switch training, is that you don't actually get as many levels as you would have normally. Like Philip, for example. I could have run Philip through this whole bridge just by himself, and what would probably happen is he would gain like 3 levels, 2 levels, 3 levels, who knows how many levels he'd gain. But because we're Switch training, Giratina, Miss Flama, is getting all the levels instead. Which is good for us, but bad for experience. Oh, by the way, so I believe a level 14 Giratina should only know Tackle. So what that means is that if I stayed in with Miss Flama, I wouldn't be able to hit that Giratina, and that Giratina would not be able to hit me. So, that's a very bad situation to be in. For both of us. Yep, there it is, Tackle. And that's enough to kill. And Bite is more powerful in the lower generations. Slash. That's good. So, I believe... What did I just say? Bite has more power in the first generations. So, I think that's... No, it had less. Didn't it have like 35? Either way, it has not very great stats. So if that can kill with one hit at the same level that mine is at, then one single bite from a random Pokemon would be a very bad day for us. So we need to absolutely get Giratina to a level where it can stand on its own feet. And actually, Rattata has absolutely no defense against Giratina, so we can get our EXP just like that. I'm not surprised by that crit because I believe it should always have those stats. Nope, not doing that. I could stay in with that, but, you know, I could also not. We'll find out if I should have or not. Tail Whip and, Quick Attack. Nice. We're undoubtedly going to have more deaths. And, I'm a little bit apprehensive. You might have noticed that I'm kind of, like, trying to find ways to not let Pokemon die. Like, oh man, but, you know, one-hit KO moves, that's a little bit cheap. Yeah, so just when it happens, and, I'm gonna start being a little bit more accepting when they die. So, let's say that this guy had a bunch of Pokemon, not one-hit KO moves. In the last episode, I said before the first gym. What I meant was before Misty, because Misty is the second gym. Before the second gym, one-hit KO moves. That sprite is not great. This is another sprite where if you see that, just go the opposite direction. That's going to do, okay, so listen. So we've all been to that place where you're chilling and you know, I'm just not feeling super hot for some reason. Whew. Don't ask why. That was not very effective. Whew. Oh. Oh well. Philip did well. He wasn't exactly leading the team, but he was excellent insurance, and now that he's gone, we're gonna have to go find Geico and figure them out. So yeah, I knew after I said that death thing, someone was going to die. Poor Philip. Look at him. Dead as crap. Okay. Moving forward. And the 6th trainer. TM10. Listen, dude, I can't accept if you're just gonna keep talking. I never even had a chance. Imagine that you work your way across the bridge. Ah, jeez. I don't know what he might have. I'm gonna switch into good old Stinky Susan. Just take down. Light screen. Oh yeah, well you would do that. That's a very you thing to do, huh? I could go for Bite. Bite is super effective, maybe? Sweet bird, bro. Actually, I probably could have stayed in with Xerneas. Or with, with Miss Flala. Xerneas, you're always like this. Freaking, I'm trying to be happy and entertaining, and you're just over here hurting my Pokemon and causing stupid bullcrap to happen. By the way, potions? Horrible deal. Horrible deal. What's the deal with potions? Am I right? Oh, it's not very effective. But what type is Xerneas? Isn't it Fairy Psychic? So Bite should be super effective. Fairy is in this game? Question mark? Sweet level, bro. Executor. Oh. Why did this guy have, like, the most powerful Pokemon on the planet? He's just sitting over here on the end of the route like, okay, you guys battle him. When he gets to the end of the bridge, I'm going to ruin his life. you know, if he doesn't join us. Seed Bomb. I expected that to do much more. It's wild how in Gen 7 they had Executors that had the Dragon type. With your ability to become top leader? Yeah, but I could also not. You forgot how there's that. So what TM did we get? Double Edge. Well, I don't like Double Edge. We should give it to Philip. We should give it to Philip. We can blame it on him. I don't like Double Edge, but it might be a good move for someone to learn. Yeah, let's give it to Boney. Because Boney doesn't actually have any moves that are good attacking moves. Like, see, Confusion, yes, but also Confusion doesn't work on a lot of Pokemon, so that'll work out well for us. Okay, so we have an encounter right... not here. That's nice. Right over here, we have an encounter. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Okay. This brings back memories. Memories of times when we had Pokemon that weren't dead. Whew. Just a little bit scared. What's it gonna be? If it's a Squirtle, I will delete every video I've posted of this. It's not a Squirtle. Thank goodness it's not a Squirtle. Been watching too much Unisaurus. It occurs to me this isn't a great Pokemon to be in with. Don't crit. Or you could, I mean, you know, you could also crit, that's fine. Well, that's it for that. Anyways, I'm gonna stop here. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm done recording for tonight, so I'll record more on a later day. If you guys have any suggestions for the series, or if you want to say anything about the way I've been playing it, because I'm really just spitballing it. I know what the actual rules are, but I'm trying to move it along in a way that makes sense. And that thing with like the Pokemon dying, it's like me trying to keep them alive because I want to have the best chance I can to start the game and actually get through it, because I've seen it happen so many times where someone will start in the beginning and they'll get messed over because there's super strong Pokemon right in the beginning, and it's like, oh, okay, but you could have had a full series and there could have been like, oh boy, what is the Articuno encounter? What's the Zapdos encounter? What's over here? Or like, what's the Snorlax gonna be? What sort of things are you gonna do to get around it? What close calls are you gonna have? It's like all that stuff gets undercut by the first episode, or the first 3 episodes, or the first 7 episodes in my case, where your Pokemon just get completely thrown out of the way. So, I've really tried to push for certain exceptions to make sure that Pokemon actually do make it through the deaths and through all of everything. I know that some people use a revive feature, which is interesting. I thought about adding that. I don't know if I already did. I probably did already in a previous episode. Even if I did, I'm not going to do that now. Like I said, every Pokemon that dies from now on, up until Misty, is dead. Absolutely dead. After Misty, even if it's a one-hit KO move, I'm accepting it. I'm moving on. Sadly, that could mean the end of the series as we know it. If the series does end, I have ideas to do other stuff, so it's not the worst thing in the world. with that being said, thank you for watching. I'm gonna try my best to get through this in a quick manner because this game can take quite a long time to get through. I've been doing these long episodes, but I've also not been making progress. I've been moving very slowly compared to how I could be moving. I do have a speed up button, a button where it speeds up the game if I want to, but I haven't been using it while I've been playing because I want to play legitimately. I want to play in a very no, I played through the whole game, I went through it, but it might be something that I should do just to speed up the game a little bit, because we're not that far in yet. I'd say that after the SSN, we're probably maybe a quarter of the way through, maybe. So yeah, any suggestions at all you have, any thoughts you have on what I just said, I'll do my best to keep this rolling, keep the ball rolling, and release these on a regular basis. This is gonna go up. You will see it the next morning after I record this, so you're probably seeing this the day that I finished recording it and finished editing it. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all on the flip side.